Hey everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing really well tonight. We are doing a review of something that's kind of rare. This is from Les Indemodables. This is their Vanilla Havane Coeur de Oud, Heart of Oud. This is no longer available from what I understand. We were able to locate a decant from Fragrances Line, I think it is, .com. Check out the bottle it comes in. It's pretty standard for this brand, Les Indemodables. I'm going to read from the website. So this scent in a 50 ml bottle sold for 420 euro, which is up close to 500 US dollars. The notes are, an opus from Les Indemodables, improbable, unexpected, in limited edition. 500 copies and not one more will be offered due to the quantity of extract we were able to make with this unique piece of oud heartwood. So they talk about sourcing. It's thanks to a contact of the founding that we were able to evaluate a piece of extremely rare oud heartwood from the cellar of a collector in the Middle East and originating from a private plantation in Cambodia. After a long process and many attempts of ultrasound extraction and fractionation of this raw and unique gem, we were able to present the fine-tuned extract to Antoine LIE, who immediately fell under the spell of this ingredient with an unprecedented olfactory profile, exceptional longevity, and olfactory complexity. Antoine LIE envisioned an olfactory construction scheme to showcase this stone that our R&D team had patiently cut and polished, presenting a beautiful harmony between the fruity aromatic facets in the top notes and the more woody, smoky, and animalic in the base. This was without counting on the categorical refusal of Valerie, founder of the brand, who recalled the avalanche of creations on the oud theme, still very trendy some time ago, and whose juices proposed more or less all revolved around the same olfactory scheme, without much creative interest, to be honest. That's when they had the idea of using this ingredient, which it would have been criminal to leave orphaned at the bottom of a drawer, to offer a variant of the original formula of the collection's leader, Vanilla Havane. Antoine thus composed in the most utmost secrecy a version enriched with the deep and complex facets of this extract. A truly magical accord, as the subtle as the harmony preserves the original structure while projecting us into another dimension. Luminous with its aromatic and spicy facets, dark when on the skin it reveals a trail of precious woods, tanned hide, and pyrolyzed resins. Valerie ultimately couldn't help but fall under the spell of this variation of the original Vanilla Havane formula. When I got the email from the brand announcing the release of this, I was like, oh, this is really going to be great. Then I looked at the price tag and the quantity of volumes. I mean, it makes sense. It's, 500 bottles of this stuff, very special. I mean, there's a lot of hype involved, right? But I still wanted to get my nose on it. And finding a decant was, I had kind of given up hope. And actually, there's a reviewer, he's Portuguese, who was talking about this. And he talked about the scent, but he was up front. He said, I have not smelled it. Can't get my hands on it. So anyways, I found a place that had a couple decants. They probably bought one bottle of it. And decants are expensive. I mean, 2 mLs, like this size, this was about $36. It's a lot of freaking bread. A lot of money, but I really want to get my nose on it. I've sprayed it yesterday, today, and I'm trying to hold on to it because there's a number of different reviews and projects I want to do with this little amount. However, I'm going to spray one more spritz on me. I want to aim it just right. So the initial nose is sort of what's the word I'm looking for? It's boozy, but that's not really the scent that we got going on here. The main accords on this scent are woody, warm, spicy, animalic, cacao, vanilla, sweet, and white floral. This house, like Indemodables, they sort of have a, not necessarily reputation, but factually, they are very linear in their scent notes, and this scent is no different. You've got Cambodian oud, cocoa, vanilla, and Egyptian jasmine, and that's it. It is very interesting, very expensive, very unusual. You know, the reviews they're not all over the place, but someone says it's just an expensive copy of Vanilla Havane. You know, a lot of people really like the first one, as do I. Someone said something that I could really relate to. I fondly remember when I was able to afford $500 fragrances. I'd pre-order this in an instant. Those were the days. This does remind one of Vanilla Havane, obviously. I mean, that's part of the name of the scent. However, the oud, in the beginning, for the first 3 hours, because this scent is a very long-lasting scent. It's definitely got the endurance. How much projection it's going to have, I couldn't say, but it definitely lingers on your flesh like all day. I wore it yesterday, like I was saying. I've worn it today. The oud really punches through in the first 2 to 3 hours, and then it really kind of mellows out, and that cocoa comes out, and it's kind of a chocolatey, oudy kind of scent to it. It's really delicious. I'm going to have to do like a side-by-side with the original Vanilla Havane. But this is really special. And, you know, is it worth spending $500 US on? I don't think so. I mean, if I had, you know, stupid money, yeah, sure. That'd be cool, right? But no. 50 mLs for $500? I think not. But I'm really glad I got the decant, as outrageously expensive as it was, because I really wanted to smell this. And it is very nice. Is it worth that much money? I don't think so, because it's a very particular scent. This cannot be worn everywhere. You know, it's not as intense as a lot of other ouds, like an oud attar, like the oud olya from Amouage. It's a very rounded, really nice. It is a bit dirty oud, but it's really very sexy, really nice. Really like it. If only I could afford a full bottle and not feel guilty. I would give it some serious thought for a minute and a half. I hope you enjoyed the review. I really enjoyed smelling this scent, and it'll pop up again in other reviews without a doubt. If you did like the review, please leave comments down below. Let us know what you think about this or any of the other scents from Les Indemodables. Please be kind to our fellow human beings. Stay lifted, stay well-groomed, stay smelling freaking awesome. We will catch you on the next video, and we love ya. Cheers, everybody.